Good morning. Welcome back to the 80s hair. I I like that it's actually whatever. Um, so today's April 23rd of 25. It's 6 something in the morning. I was up before 6. I slept really good. Thank God. It's been rough with anxiety, and I know I speak about anxiety a lot and perimenopause, and it's not why I jumped on here, of course. Hardly ever do I start right away with whatever I want to speak about initially. Yeah, so I think a lot of what I've been dealing with is hormonal, and this thing in my neck, like, this has gone down considerably. Like yesterday, the night before, I had 2 small glasses of beer, so technically one beer, and I woke up and I have some kind of arthritis or something going on in my pinky, and that was inflamed. This was inflamed. Like, can I just not fucking like enjoy alcohol or weed? I mean, I'm a little fucking upset over it, to be honest. And no, I don't need it in my life to live. I lived without it for 14 years, and I lived a perfectly normal, good life. But to socially drink or to have a beer if I want to. So I know there's something going on inside where things are inflamed. And the anxiety also comes from not knowing what the fuck this is, but the fact that it's like so small today. I think I'm like, that has to be. Anyways, I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. I have an appointment to see the ENT. So I spoke with a dear friend of mine who lives in another state, and she's much older. No offense, but she's a motherly figure for me. And I know she doesn't mean anything ill intended by it, but she mentioned something about my posts online, and because I told her I've been going through some anxiety, and talked about the situation with my ex a little bit. And she's like, something about, honey, you're trying too hard to be happy, or whatever you're posting, you're trying too hard to be happy. And it's like, she doesn't understand, and I know she doesn't understand what I've been through. She doesn't understand the context and how unhappy I was for so fucking long. And for me to be myself and to, like, I'll put that shit on blast, because I shut myself down. And maybe this is why I'm talking about this, because it's like, I'm gonna fucking be happy. I'll be overboard happy if I want to. I mean, life is short, and I spent so long dimming my fucking light for others, and dimming myself down, and dialing myself down. No offense to this person or anybody else, but it's like, fuck you. I'm gonna be me at the highest, and if I want to be loud and boisterous and happy and post whatever the fuck I want to post, I don't know what she's referencing, because when I asked, she didn't really say, so I don't know if it's memes or messages, or if it's personal videos and pictures. Finally, I'm living the life that I have wanted to live for so long, with having people in my home, with my ex, and this is no disrespect to her, but we never socialized. We never had people in our home, because she wasn't comfortable having people in our home. So we never had, aside from 1 or 2 times, we never had any social, technically we never had any social gatherings. We never prepared food. We never had company over for that. We never had a dinner party. We never had friends over to chat. I mean, I think the most we had was when we were leaving Florida, and people stopped by to wish us well. That's not life, man. That's not life for me. And I am a home person. I love my space. I definitely protect my space. But if you're invited to my home, I must fucking feel comfortable around you. Yeah. And there's people in the past that let me see how I want to word this. People in my past who like recent past, you know, that I'm trying to figure out how I want to word it. Anyways, if I've recently invited you to my home, just know I feel comfortable having you here for a reason. And if it's not been recent, then I don't feel comfortable any longer having you in my home. So I am learning to live the life that I wanted to live. Recently signed up on Meetup, and I had so much fun picking out things I want to do in the next coming days and weeks. Thank you, Nikki. Saved my life again. My soul sister, the other half of my Sirius star. It's incredible. So I'm excited. I'm going out on my first meetup today to go hiking. It is overcast. It's a bit chilly, but when I walked out to put my blanket in the dryer, because hashtag hormones, you know, a little bit of night sweat's not bad, but better. And I should note, speaking with the anxiety, that I started my cycle again. So the anxiety, I think, is part of that on top of other things. So yay for perimenopause. But I think this thing has caused more internal conflict in me. And as I'm speaking, I can feel the irritation in my lungs. And I know it's my own fucking fault for smoking weed. I get it. I'm 100% responsible for my health and my life. I don't know. I needed to go through it. I know that. I needed to go through it. I needed to be in that mindset for some reason. Perhaps a bit longer than I would have liked to. Who knows why things happen? Things unfold perfectly. And I mentioned, I think yesterday or the day before, hindsight is fucking what? 2020. Do they still make that show, 2020? I fucking love that show. And I don't know if I can like say that in like Dateline and all that. I haven't watched that in forever, but I love those shows. Yeah. So little by little, I'm getting my life back on different levels. It's a process. And I reached out to several people yesterday because I was feeling that anxious feeling and I didn't want to take a gummy. Yesterday was day 7 without any cannabis. And I almost did. And I'm so glad I didn't, because I just waited it out. Because that, when you feel that pressure building, and well, when I say you, I talk about myself in the third person, but feeling that pressure is like, I just want to escape. The anxiety, the breath that I can't seem to take in, so to speak. I'm so glad I waited. I reached out. I fucking called people. I called anybody and everybody. Not really, but people I felt comfortable reaching out to. Yeah. And not that there are other people I feel comfortable reaching out to as well, but yeah. So it's just pretty cool to see how life is unfolding for me. And I guess I'm doing this twofold, because this is therapeutic for me and it helps me, as well as it shows how if you just hang the fuck on for one more day, Wilson Phillips, hold on for one more day, right? And that leads me to the movie Bridesmaids. I fucking love that movie. That if you hold on, things can shift, and they can shift like that. I believe in miracles. I believe in the power of positive thinking and prayer. I believe in my faith. I believe in myself. So if you're going through shit, I'm telling you, just fucking hold on. And I've been holding on every day, day by day, holding on. One more day, one more day, one more day. And slowly, slowly things are shifting. And I am grateful for that. but I will say, so this person saying that, I seem like I'm trying too hard to be happy. It's like, do you understand? No, she doesn't understand, because she doesn't know what I've been through these last months. And that's okay. And not everybody needs to know, right? So she doesn't know. And I'm sure if she did, she might have a different understanding. And plus, I want to document my life. And like I said, being in a marriage where there's no social life, like, in my home. And not that I ever really had that. I had that growing up. My mom would throw dinner parties, and, I would help her prepare, and we would cook, and, so, mostly I would help her prepare. She would cook all the shit. I would just chop shit and make salads and all that, but, the easier stuff. But, and bake, and, like, I had that growing up. So it was a social home, right? And then over the years, through my relationships, I think only one or two other people, not one person that I was with had a social family like that. Not that our home together was social and had people over. Actually, we did have company over, but not like parties a lot. So my marriage was not like that. But my other relationships had been, to a degree, some more than others. I like having people around. I like being social. And this time alone has also caused a little bit of anxiety, because I think we're social creatures to a degree. And I'm finding my balance, right? I enjoy going to parties. I enjoy being social. I like connecting with people. I also love my safe space. I love coming home and being creative and writing and making music and hewing and meditating and just being in my space silently or without people around. Yeah, I would fucking love to share it with another person. Like platonically, romantically. I mean, who knows what's in store, right? So the point of this is that I don't know what the point is, but it really fucking bothered me that this person said that about my posts, and I don't know why. Like, you're trying too hard. No, I'm fucking living the life I want to live unfucking apologetically. So that's that. And I know she meant no disrespect and no harm, but I took it with a little bit of a cringe. So yeah, if you're out there living your life, live it how the fuck you want. Don't listen to other people. I mean, take advice, take heed, take caution where you need to, but live it unapologetically as yourself. And if you've been in a situation where, you've been stuffed and snuffed out and your light has been dimmed and you're getting it back, just find your way. Be loud, be fucking obnoxious, be whatever the way you want to be to figure it out. And I promise you, it's going to balance out. And I don't know what else to say other than, if you're going through shit like I have been going through, hang in there. A bird just flew by. I fucking love it. Hang in there, because it will get better. Today's a good day so far. I feel better than I have in a long time. Imagine that. I slept well. I dreamt interesting dreams. I was happy at the dreams I dreamt. Private, I'm not going to share. I'm going to keep that off socials. So yeah, if you're going through it, hang on, because I promise you, this is fucking proof right here as I sit here today that things will get better. And today's a good day. Tomorrow might not be a good day. I don't know. I'm going to try my best to stay in right now. And I'm going to go do this meetup and meet some people and hopefully make some connections and be the responsible person and adult in my life. And as more birds fly by. So hang in there. And if nobody supports you or tells you that they love you, I support you and I love you. And I think you're amazing and you're so worth everything. Take care.